And we are live.
Are we live?
We are live indeed.
Boom, boom. Hello, welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Wake up wherever you are. Live from the jungles of Johannesburg, South Africa. Taking your questions on anything in this life, big, small, or silly. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. That's three platforms you have. Three platforms you have to type a question to my daughter, Shay. She's over there, taking all the questions. How are you, Shay?
I am well, thanks, Dad. How are you?
Sparkling like a diamond. I won't finish that. Yeah, so we're in a heat wave here. Power outages every day. So it's really quite frustrating. We're hot and we're in the dark, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of sexy there, isn't it? So if you're feeling sexy, good for you. I'm taking your questions on anything. Big, small. I've said that, haven't I? I'm doing repeats. When you get to 30, you kind of repeat yourself, Shay. So I just want you to know that.
I'm already too old, apparently, so...
Oh, really?
According to you.
You're an old soul. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't want to mock you at all, because you are a vital part of the system. Mm-hmm. Right?
I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
I'm the boss.
Right, so wherever you are in the world, hello. Welcome. Taking your questions on anything. I'm a psychic, guidance counselor, life coach. I do this full time, don't I, Shay?
Yes, you do.
See, it's the truth. So if you wanted to make an appointment, you can, but you've got to pay.
Are you ready for the question?
No, I'm still busy with my monologue. Because it's been a bit quiet the last few weeks.
Well, we've got lots of questions.
Mm-hmm. It's good. We've been quiet the last few weeks. And we had to cut them early because we've been so quiet. So if I do a little bit of a tease, maybe we can fill the hour.
Or maybe people will leave because they get impatient.
Maybe they will. But you know what? It's the beauty about having your own podcast. You can just start whenever you want. I'm teasing. Shop's open.
Okay, we're starting off with Instagram. Leah says, "Hi Paul, I still haven't heard anything from Al. Will I see him soon?"
I think you will see him soon. But there must be a reason why he hasn't contacted you. I don't know what the reason is, why you guys are fighting, misunderstanding. But you will see him soon, but he's got to reach out. I think he will, pretty soon. Hang in there, stop being impatient.
Moving over to YouTube, Kira says, "Hi guys, I'm having a hard time with the internship at the CDU. Should I quit or continue? My contract ends on the 18th of November."
Sorry about that. You know, internships are meant to be hard. Do you know that? There was a time, if you wanted to be a hairdresser, hairstylist, call it what you want, that you spent 2 years sweeping up hair on the floor. That couldn't have been fun. No, don't quit. Don't. You've got to stand. It's not long to go. Let's be honest. What was it, 5-6 weeks? Hang in there. At least you can say you've done your internship. But don't quit. Internships are notoriously hard. Okay? Persevere, please. You're going to regret it.
Next question is from KJ, who says, hello, my maternal grandmother is sick and I don't know if I can ask this, but will she pull through? The medications are barely working on her now.
What's the person there? KJ?
KJ.
KJ, hello. Will she pull through? She's got a struggle. She's got a real struggle on her hands. I think she will pull through. But I think we're going to have to be a little bit patient and let the medication take effect. Sometimes it doesn't work as quickly as we'd like it to. But she's tough, your grandma. I'll tell you that much. I think you're going to see an improvement in the next 2 weeks. Okay? So I think she is going to pull through. And good luck.
Okay, next question is from Priyanka. Hi Paul, I hope you're doing well. We are planning to have a family. When will we get good news?
Hello Priyanka. Planning a family. Stress levels are too high. It's too much pressure. There's too much pressure on you right now. It's too much pressure. The stress levels are so high. I don't think it's I don't think it's natural. You know, I will have a baby by the time I'm 25, and you know, it's all documented. And I've got to say, change. I don't think it's fun right now. I think it's too mechanical. Under this circumstance, under this cloud, I think it's going to be very tricky for you to fall pregnant, because the stress levels are stupid. So we've got to change the tune. You've got, right now I think it's going to be quite tricky. So that's the issue I've got right now.
Next question is from Ritz Reddy, who says, hi Paul, how are you? Advice on about the guy I'm seeing right now, please.
He's a bit bossy. He's a bit my way or the highway. That's the feeling I'm getting. Does that make sense? I think he needs to calm down a little bit. I think he's a bit spoiled, to be honest. He's all right. I'm going to say that he's all right, but there's an inclination to be the boss, and I don't like that. So if you find yourself being squashed or shushed in any way, just be careful, because he'll dominate you. And some people like the domination, but I like equal rights for everybody. So if you find yourself being squashed, be cautious, please, my baby.
We received a donation from Inilu. Thank you very much for your donation.
Nice, thank you.
And she asks, hello Paul and Shay, may I have advice regarding the issues with my accountant? Will it ever be resolved, please, and get his job done? Thank you.
Will he ever get his job done? He said, I hear you. Eventually, the answer is eventually he will. But I don't know why he's been on it so long, if there's red tape or bureaucracy or government issues, but that seems to be the hold-up. To answer your question, the answer is yes, he will. I don't know if he's been on it over a year, or I've got 9 months he's been on it, or up to a year. Yes, he will resolve. There's a little bit to go. So the best way to deal with him is not to put pressure, because he knows he's under pressure. It is to politely ask, how are you? And then it will lead to him opening up about the situation. So don't be cross. You've still got a little bit of a wait, okay? But it will be resolved, okay? But don't do it with anger and frustration, because you're not going to get the best of him. Know what I mean?
Okay, moving on to Facebook. Yoli asks, hello Paul and Shay. You told me about a month ago that my son will get a job this month, and you were right, thank you. Okay, so no question there, but that's fantastic.
Yoli, I saw her picture on the Facebook, and I've got to tell you, Yoli's quite little peach. Yoli, thank you, my baby. I do appreciate that. Security, wasn't it? I think that's wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and I'm glad I got it right. Thank you, my baby.
Just gonna fix something. Please be patient, everyone. Our next question is from Anika, who says, good afternoon, Shay and Dad. Hope everything is good. I would like to please find out. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. I would like to please find out about any reading of pregnancy this year or next year for me.
Was doing some sexy. What's that, Shay? You know what she's talking about when they say sex?
I don't even know if you're speaking English right now.
This is the word sex. It's 2 people wanting to have sex. Anika, I think you could be pregnant in about 8 weeks. So that seems to be your fertile period. About 8 weeks. So what are we now? October. Maybe the end of October, beginning of December. But babies are expensive because the little buggers then grow up to be toddlers, and they're also expensive. And then they just keep growing, right? So you've got them for life. Can you afford it? That's the big economic question. So, if you were planning to have sex, is that word again? End of November's looking good for you, my baby. Enjoy yourself. Sex.
Anyway, next question is from Senato. He says, hello Paul and Shay, will there be changes in my life?
Senato, hello my boy.
Lady. You always get that wrong with her.
Do I?
Yes.
It sounds like a boy's name.
No, Senazo Mini.
Huh?
That's her name, Senazo Mini.
Hello, sir. Will her life ever come right?
Will there be changes in
With changes, all right, sorry. Yes, there is going to be changes. Now, 2 has come up twice. So I'm going to tell you within the next 2. Now, I'm going to say the next 2 months. Within that time period, there's going to be changes. So you need to trust yourself. If you are looking for a job, which I think you are, persevere because you are very, very employable. Okay, and I want you to, have that faith and belief in yourself, and indeed up above. Okay, you've probably got, in all honesty, about 6 weeks before there's going to be nice changes. So keep the faith, and change will come. Okay. Good luck, my girl.
Okay, quickly moving over to Instagram. Let's see here, we did Leah. Jada asks, hey guys, will I get the new Kia K5 car before the year ends?
What's her name?
Jada.
Jada. Hello. Hello. Will I get the new Kia K5 before the year ends? No. No. I think if anything, it's going to be early next year. So I don't know what the hold up is. Is it a money thing? I fear it is. I think you could, if you really pushed it, 7 to 9 weeks. But you really got to do some overtime, my baby, and call in money favors. But failing that, it'll be early next year.
The next question is from Jakunden, who's also a lady, I believe.
Who?
Jakunden. They're a regular on the channel. They asked,
Hello.
hi Paul, is my relationship healthy?
What's that name?
Jakunden.
Jakunden.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Is your relationship healthy? Yeah, it is. It's going through a little bit of a dip. But I'm to tell you that it will clear up pretty soon.
She rephrased her question, is her relationship legitimate?
Legitimate? Yes. I do think there is you giving a little bit more than you're receiving. So I don't like that imbalance. So as a consequence, it's in a bit of a dip, but it's something that needs to be worked. Yeah, it's legit, but I don't know why the other person is holding back. What sort of pressure is holding that person back? I think it's a job, pressure at the job. But yeah, it's worth working on. So it is legit.
Okay, moving back over to Facebook. Tapasleen asks, hi Paul and Shay, will I see a good transformation in my career this year or next year?
Well, it's October now, isn't it? I think any time in November sees positive change. So it could still be this year. That's my answer. But you know, it doesn't matter really, does it? If it's this year or early next year, as long as you're happy and grateful. Do you know what I mean? You know, I've got this impatience about you because you're so unhappy that you know, you sort of hands on your hips, tapping your foot, and I think you're missing the point, because that sort of impatience is going to spread to the new position, and you're still going to be tapping your foot because it hasn't gone quick enough. So if it happens in November, then that's good. If it happens early next year, well, that's also good. But the fact of the matter is, you've got to stop being impatient.
Next question is from Ivory, who says, hi Paul, will I lose a lot of weight?
Ivory. Well, you've got to work it. You've got to work it. You know, it just doesn't just happen. There is a tendency to lose a large. There's a tendency. There's an inclination. I don't know what word I'm using. Yeah, you can lose a lot of weight, but you've got to use more energy, and you've got to watch the sweet stuff in your case. Okay, but yeah, you could.
Next question is from Presh, who says, hi everyone, nice to see you all. Any messages for me, please?
Hello, Presh. you kind of in an incubation period. What? And that means, you're growing, and although things may not be going as quick or as progressive as you hope them to be, but you are growing, and you're growing in wisdom and intuition. Okay, so if things aren't happening, and you feel you've been forgotten, you're being incubated, and trust me, things are going to happen for you. Okay, and I want you to stop also comparing yourself to members of your family. Okay, stop doing that, because you are unique in yourself. Okay, so don't think that there's don't compare yourself to family members. Okay, very unique, and don't let their influence inhibit you. Okay, but you're morphing at the moment. You're growing. Okay, so trust that process, please.
Moving over to YouTube, Ruth asks, get to a greeting. Hi there, Paul. Thanks for your advice, much appreciated. Should I be worried about my daughter, please?
Should you worry about your daughter? You should always worry about your daughter. It's part of being a concerned parent, isn't it? You always care. Well, some do. Or should you be worried about her? I don't think you should be any more worried than usual. I think she's a young adult trying to find her way. I do think she has frustration issues. So whether she's having a few drinks or just being a young adult, I think she's just expressing herself. I don't think you've got reason to worry any more than the average parent. But she's exploring herself, discovering herself. And she might be a bit cheeky or a little bit angry, but it's nothing to worry about. If she's getting wasted every day, then I would say yeah. But I think it's just a phase she's going through.
Next question is from Jace, who says, hi Paul and Shay, is love on the cards for me anytime soon?
Hello, Jess. Bit of love. Not like those other callers who are having sex. Sex. I'm going to stop saying sex.
Yeah, because we're going to get banned.
Is love on the cards? Jess, yeah, it is on the cards. Well, I don't want to tell you you have to wait a little bit, because you're not going to like that. But from your last relationship, the significant one, there is a period of about a year or so between the next one. So I'm going to say in the next 2 to 5 months, something should come your way. Don't take any old guy, first one in the queue. Don't do that. Okay, wait for something special. Okay, but I'd say 2 to 5.
Next question is from Coco. Hi Paul, how's Shay? Will I get a full scholarship to do my masters abroad?
Coco, I want a full scholarship and I want to do it abroad. It's a bit it's a bit posh, isn't it? If you do that abroad, how are you going to work? Because do you see what I'm saying? Full scholarship, you've got to have board and lodging as well, and that may be a little bit of a big ask. Unless you've got generous family members who can support you, I think it's a bit of a stretch to. Economics just don't they don't balance. I mean, a full scholarship where you are, you think about that, that might be more attainable.
Okay, we're all caught up with questions, but we've got a couple of new viewers if you want to say hi.
Hi. Where are they? On that one or that one?
All of them.
All of them. Hello, new viewers. What you looking at? Huh? If you've got any questions about... I'm going now to the floor. Any questions about anything? Well, then you can ask. That'd be nice. If you wanted to share us, maybe we can help somebody. So that's that. Do you want to run an ad?
Just want to check something really quick because Facebook is giving me issues. So I don't think I can run the ad because they keep picking up music. So.
Oh, Facebook. We download royalty copyright free music to having in the background. But some little plonker every week, if he hears a sound, a note of music, will ban us. We've got nothing better to do. Okay, it's royalty, copyright, it's all free. So that little punk, wherever you are, I hope you spill your coffee on your keyboard.
I don't think it's necessarily a person. I think because Facebook changed something, they made everything like through the computer and the algorithm and whatever. For some reason, the algorithm keeps picking on us.
Well,
because we've used music like a couple of times.
Well, whoever you are, the robot, the algorithm, I don't care who you are. Okay, just stop it.
Well, that's it for the questions then. I don't know if you want to call it or...
What the time is.
Now. 1:30.
Okay. Destiny half hour. Okay, folks. I'm not going to waste your time. If you did want to make an appointment, should be on the screen. Facebook has allowed it. Who knows? Anyway, thank you, Shay. We'll see you next week.